Hi friends, I'm Rajnikant. Welcome you to my YouTube channel Suman's Digital English Tutorial Videos. Dear guys, today I have brought some explanations of the 4th chapter of 12th class English Prose Homecoming, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Dear guys, the reference of this passage can be used in all the passages of this lesson. Passage 1, Phatik Chakravarti ... anonymously. Now its reference. This extract has been taken from the chapter The Homecoming by Rabindranath Tagore. Context. In this chapter, the feelings of a 14-year-old naughty boy have been discussed. Its explanation. Phatik Chakravarti was head of the village boys. A new naughtiness come into his mind. There was a heavy log which was lying at the bank of a river to be saved for being a mast for a boat. He decided that all of his friends should try to shift the log from its place and roll it towards other side. He wanted to trouble the owner and to have fun for himself. All of them had same thinking regarding that offer. Now second passage. It starts from now if Phatik ... peril in it. Context. In this extract, Phatik and Makhan, both brothers, have shown their mischievousness. Explanation. Now it had become compulsory for Phatik to keep his words to maintain his position. But his courage was lagging him behind. His active mind in that situation at once caught upon a new trick which would defeat his brother and allow his attendants an increasing entertainment. He ordered then to roll the log and Makhan over together. Makhan heard his brother's order and decided to stick onto the log to maintain his position. But he could not see those things which were related, the bubble reputation and risk which could have fall upon him. Now third passage. Phatik wiped his face ... up to grass as before. You can write reference as you have written in the first passage. Now context. In the given extract, Phatik's reaction against his brother Makhan has been described. Explanation. After cleaning his face, Phatik sat down on the river bank and started chewing a piece of grass. Just then a boat came on the river bank and a middle-aged man with grey hair and dark moustache came to him and asked where the Chakravartis lived. Phatik did not take care of him and pointed in such direction that it was impossible to understand where he pointed. On asking again by the stranger, he replied, "Go and find out roughly," and continued to move his legs and chewing the grass as before. Fourth passage. The next few days, ... he meant it. Context. In this passage, Phatik's attitude changes have been described. When his uncle asked him to take away with himself, his joy was boundless. Explanation. When Phatik's uncle came to his home and he felt happy. His uncle asked his mother about the education of her sons, and his sister told him about the difference of attitude of her two children. Phatik was lazy, disobedient and wild, but Makhan was as good as gold, as quiet as a lamb, and very fond of reading. Bishambar asked his sister to take Phatik with him in Kolkata and to look after him as his own son. Phatik's mother agreed with her brother. When Phatik came to know about this, he readily accepted the offer, as he himself wanted to go away from his village. Fifth. The passage starts from "in this ... very existence." In this extract, the feelings of a teenager child has been shown. What situations he or she has to face. Explanation. In this extract, the narrator says that teenage, especially the age of 14 years, in itself is a bad thing. A boy of this age is not considered garrulous nor useful. It is not possible to show love on him as is shown on a little boy. He is always felt as he is coming in somebody's way. If he speaks in a childish way, he is called a baby, and if he behaves in a grown-up way, he is not respected, he is supposed to be impertinent. In fact, whatever he speaks may make angry to others. Then he does not get attraction at his growing age. His height grows fast and his clothes become short for him. His voice also becomes rough and breaks and shivers. His face looks angular and ugly. Early childhood shortcomings can easily be given up, but it is hard to bear the mistakes of a 14-year-old boy. The boy becomes shy. When he talks with elderly people, he feels extremely forward or shy that he looks ashamed of his very presence. The sixth passage. The cramped ... day and night. In this extract, Phatik's feelings against his aunt's behavior is shown. Explanation. The bad atmosphere of the dishonor in his aunt's house depressed Phatik so that he felt that he could not take a breath comfortably there. He wanted to roam in the country freely as he did in his earlier days. But in Calcutta, there was no space, no open place for him to go to the city to go to the city was surrounded by the houses and walls. He only could dream continuously of his village and to be back there. He was unable to forget the beautiful grasslands where he used to fly his kites the whole day long, the broad river bank where he used to wander about the livelong day singing and shouting for joy. There was a narrow river also where he could go and enjoy himself with his friends at any time he liked. He thought about his friend circle over whom he used to command, and above all, he remembered overall the remembrance of his cruel mother who was always partial to him. Now, seventh passage. At the end, ... sent him home. Dear guys, you can use the difference of this passage as you have used in the first passage. Now context. When the Phatik did not come for the whole day, his uncle took help from police. Explanation. At last in the evening, a police van stopped in front of their home. Rain had not stopped yet, and the streets were all full of water. Two constables brought Phatik inside the house in front of Bishambar. He was completely wet and muddy all over. His face and eyes were red with fever, and his body was trembling. Bishambar himself took Phatik in his lap towards the inner room. When his wife saw, she said, "This boy has come to us as a heap of troubles. Shouldn't you send him to his home back?" Dear guys, the eighth passage, it starts from the fever rose high, ... telling the truth. Context. Phatik wanted to go his home back, so he tried to do so, but was caught back to his uncle's home by two constables. Explanation. Phatik was suffering from high fever and was insensible whole night. Bishambar called for a doctor. Phatik opened his red eyes and looked up to the ceiling and said calmly, "Uncle, have the holidays come yet? May I go home?" Bishambar cleaned his own face, which was wet with tears, and took Phatik, weak and hot, burning with fever, hands in his own hand, and sat near him whole night. The boy again started speaking slowly. Finally his sound became big. Finally his sound became high, and he cried, "Mother, don't beat me like that. Mother, I'm lying. I am telling the truth. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth." Dear guys, explanations of the 8 passages have been given in this video lecture. Hope you must have enjoyed this video. That's all for today. Watch it again and again. Bye.